Nemawashi can be done by anyone. So, a lot of times when we talk about leadership, about change, we're thinking like top down, like somebody at the top has some thing they want to do and they're trying to basically corral everybody into it. Nemawashi, you really shouldn't think about it that way. You should think about it more kind of coming from everyone. And so anyone in the system who wants to drive some kind of change can start having conversations with people and start building up a consensus around that idea. So you might say, you might just be like a level whatever, like far from the CEO person who wants to change the way their team does whatever, move the coffee pot or change how you get clients or change some software, whatever it is. And the strategy is not to go the traditional sort of way that people think they need to get changes. They need to get someone above them to allow them get permission. Okay. This leads to what I call permission paralysis. This is endemic in most organizations. Permission paralysis. Well, I can't do anything because the bosses won't let me. Nemawashi takes a different approach, which is you don't go out talk to your boss. You don't go try to get an authority to give you permission. You actually go talk to other people at your level. And you say, what do you think about like how we're doing sales right now? Do you think maybe is there problems with that? Like, is there anything we could fix? And then they sort of tell you their honest opinion. And you kind of say, well, what if we did this? And they say, yeah, no, but then there'd be this problem. And you together, just two of you, generate a consensus, a mini consensus between the two of you. And then you say, hey, can I bring up some of these ideas to some other people? I'm talking to a few other people about this. They say, yeah, sure. You go talk to another person just at your level. You're not going up asking for permission. And you do that to 5 or 10 people. And you start to build this consensus and a solution that really works for everybody because everybody's put in their 2 cents. And now that becomes something that you can start filtering through the organization, not directly. You don't want to say, okay, now we've developed this thing. We go straight to my boss and ask permission. That screws it up again. Instead, you want to go kind of like to your friend or, someone who's maybe higher up in the organization, but who's not your direct boss. And you don't go to them like you're going around the head of your boss. You just go to them because you're trying to get their feedback and understand whether this solution would work from their perspective. And you build a consensus with them. And now they start to operate on their level, building a consensus. And it basically sweeps the company through like a wave rather than being this kind of, message up to the top and then broadcast from the top down to everybody else.